Hello and welcome back to Red Gaming Tech. Today is still the 6th of August. My name is Marta and I'm here as always to give you a daily dose of the latest gaming news. I have yet more news for you today concerning Battlefield 4, as obviously of course the battle log will be compatible with all versions of the game. However, it has been revealed that the new Battlemap feature will not be compatible with Xbox 360 and PS3 versions. Now, anyone who's obviously privy to Battlefield 4 news will know that the Battlemap is a second screen service that lets players keep track of the action via a full radar-enabled overhead map on a smart device or nearby PC. Now, Battlelog assistant producer Jesper Nielsen has told Engadget that the feature will only work with the PC and next-gen versions of the game, such as PS4 and the Xbox One, and he had this to say. Battletog is powered by the web, and that has a lot of implications. So a lot of things you can do faster, rather than building stuff in native code. And he also explained that Battletog this time around will be fully web-based, which will allow DICE to implement updates more rapidly, and he had this to say concerning that. It's going to be a lot easier for us to actually update things from the in-game Battletog than otherwise would be the case. You'd have to do patches normally. Here we can do things almost by the flick of a finger. So there you have it. It's a bit of a shame for anyone who was planning on getting it on current gen consoles for whatever reason. Perhaps they're not comfortable with making the jump to next gen straight away, or they just don't have the money, or they've only just bought their PS3. There are some people who have only just sort of done that for whatever reason, and that's cool, that's fine. So it's a bit of a shame for those people, but I suppose it does give you a motivation or an extra reason to go with the PS4/Xbox One versions, besides, of course, better graphics, which undoubtedly is going to be happening on those versions. And it sounds like an interesting idea, actually, and of course it will not give any advantage to someone who's got a PS4 over someone who's got a PS3, because those two people are not going to be playing online together. Because obviously if you've got someone who's got the battle map and someone who doesn't have the battle map, obviously the person with it has the advantage, so there's not going to be anything like that going on, which is definitely good. But it's a bit of a shame, but it'd be interesting to see if any Wii U things surface with this, because, well, a second screen service just seems to scream Wii U gamepad, but it's really tough to say. Of course, there is no word at the moment of a Wii U version for Battlefield 4, but EA has admitted that it's at least possible that we could be seeing a Wii U version for the game. And if they were to release that version, well, the battle map would go quite nicely with the Wii U's gamepad. So I'd be curious if that actually happens or not, and if they make use of that feature in the game, or if they're going to make it a strict next-gen only feature. And they might decide to do that, or they might not. It really depends on what happens. We could not see a Wii U version at all. It's really, really tough to say. And I'll be curious to know if you guys are planning on using this feature, if of course you're planning on getting Battlefield 4 for PS4/Xbox One. Do you think you'll be making use of the battle map? What do you think of it? Do you think it's just a silly gimmick or what have you? Do you think it sounds useful, but it's too much effort to have my laptop there as well and paying attention to two screens? I'd be curious to hear your thoughts from veteran Battlefield players, because as I've said many times, FPS is not really a genre I've delved into too much, and I've never actually fully experienced a Battlefield game, so it'd be nice to know the opinions of someone who has spent a lot of time and put a lot of heart into the Battlefield series, what you think this will actually add to the mechanics of the game, and possibly even to multiplayer as well. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.